I can cut out anything that we do beforehand. Ow!
Like that.
Hello, welcome to Whatever I Can't Shut Up About. This is our first guest episode. Say hi to Elleana.
Hi. I thought you were going to ask me to say hi.
No, I'm telling them to say hi to you.
Hello.
So today we're going to be talking about musical theater in general, because that's literally my whole life right now. Get in the car with me, that's all you're going to hear on the radio. So, we actually have a kind of a script today, but not a script at all at the same time.
Let's see what happens.
So, our first topic is favorite musical of all time. What is your favorite musical of all time?
No, the answer is no. See, I have been asked this so many times, and it's like, first my thing is like, what do I feel like? Because honestly, it changes all the time. And then it's like, but I can't pick just that one. And then it turns into a list that's 5 musicals long, and then 10 I can never actually pick.
Okay, what is your favorite musical at the moment?
Probably because I'm in it, Newsies.
As you should. As you should. I love Newsies. I did a whole 40-minute talk on it last time. Your girl has talked about Newsies. So, this was on my other Newsies paper. Tell me about your character.
Oh, Romeo. Okay.
Romeo.
So, my character, honestly, if I was going to describe him in one word, I would say flirt. He's incredibly flirtatious, even though I found out that he's a lot younger than I thought, which honestly makes sense.
Right.
It feels so right for him to be that young. He's honestly around my age, 13, 14. I'm like a year older than him.
Yeah.
So, like, basically, I just flirt with everybody and anyone. Like, I rewatched the Broadway one. He's even, like, waving to the Delanceys. I literally, like, am always like this to Ryan.
Oh, that's so cute.
Yeah. He's basically a little flirt, but he's also, like, he brings main character energy when he's not a main character. Right.
Yeah, no, I get that.
So it's like, usually in shows, I tend to try and hide in the back, but because my character calls for it, I tend to actually, not because I want to, I don't necessarily want it, but I, like, try and push people out of the way because my character's like, it's mine, the spotlight belongs to me. Oh, hi, Jack. That's how he is.
That is very funny. I love that so much. Have you seen the clip where it's like, because I've seen so many TikTok videos where it's like, random things I noticed in Newsies. Have you seen the clip where Romeo just waves to nobody?
Yeah.
That's the funniest thing ever to me. Because when he's just like, and then he's, it's so funny.
That's why I said in my notes for the character, Romeo would be the person where he sees someone waving at him, he would wave back and realize it's the person behind them.
Oh no.
He's done that too many times, probably.
That is so
cute. And he'll probably never learn.
Probably never learn to just stop doing that. Yeah, ever since we started Newsies, I just started researching every single character ever. So I've seen a lot of stuff about Romeo. There was the saddest thing ever. Yeah.
I can't find a lot of him. I find so much of race, but like,
there's a lot of race.
There's a lot of Romeo.
So much of race. Surprisingly, a lot about Albert too.
Okay, that kind of makes sense.
Yeah. There's not a lot about Finch though, and Finch is my favorite, so. But yeah, Romeo, that's how I found out he was like 13 to 14. I was like, why is he so young flirting with this 19-year-old girl? Like, because it's funny because, like, it's obviously stated that Jack is 17.
Yeah.
But then Catherine has an age range of 17 to 19. And whenever there's an age range...
Jack would do it.
Whenever there's an age range, I always think, oh, it's the oldest one. So it's like, she's probably 19 and he's 17, and that's kind of crazy. It's like hashtag illegal, but you know what? Jack would do it.
Yeah.
Jack would do it. Also, I don't think age was really a big thing back then. I don't think they cared.
Age is just a number.
Really?
As you can see from Romeo.
As you can see from Romeo.
It's just a number.
He's just a number. No, he's just a number. Age is just a number. Yeah, no, but he's adorable. I love his, I don't know who, is it Nico?
Nico to Jesus.
I love him! He's so adorable. I love him so much.
I'm totally stealing
Oh, I love that.
Yeah.
Yes, when is that King of New York?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. There was also, I saw the saddest thing ever, which was before the fight, you know how he gets slapped to the ground. Apparently, he doesn't do anything else in the fight but try to get up.
I saw that too. And then, in the 2-Con when I saw it, Race has to, like, help him up and, like, haul him up, and they run away together, and it's the saddest thing.
That is so horrible.
Honestly, to make it more sad for myself, what I decided to do was, I make this, like, funny remark in the beginning, before, seize the day, yeah. Where I'm like, or, like, even Wood will know when he says strike, I'm like,
oh, yeah.
one punch to the face and my reputation's over, because it's like, I gotta stay looking beautiful, you know?
Oh, yeah.
And then he's the one that gets punched in the face.
That's so sad.
So, and then during King of New York, I'm just gonna be, like, touching my black eye the whole time.
Oh my god.
I just foreshadowed for myself.
That is so sad. I love having sad things in theater, because it's just like you can do so much with it. You can make the most horrible backstory. That's what Stella started doing for her newsie. Because you know how they gave us all names even though we don't have any. Hers is Sniper. Fun fact, Sniper is a real newsie and is a girlsie, actually. Yeah. But I guess Stella doesn't want to play into that because she keeps saying he. But you know what?
I wish they gave, like, I'm not gonna lie, like, Kid Blink. I wish they made him a character more like Finch or like Specs, because he was like he was
literally the real one. And I literally they gave
like,
Kid Blink to Sadie as like an extra newsie, and I said if I got that, I would have bought an eye patch. I would have whole gone into it. But I like hot shots. That's okay. But yeah, no, I'm so excited for everybody's character analysis things, because the note is just so funny to me.
Oh, yeah.
The note full of, like, stuff about each character is so funny.
I loved reading it. It's really entertaining.
Because, like,
and
then
to be, like,
yeah.
just to know the little things about everybody's character.
Yeah, and then there's, like, serious things, and then there's not so serious things, like how Davey is the universal boyfriend. I don't know if you read that.
I've seen it all.
That actually stemmed from me in the group chat saying Gwen is my boyfriend, and then Alice saying, you're too late, she's my boyfriend, and then Gwen goes, I'm the universal boyfriend. So that's where that came from. And I also loved, like, the names for people that they put in their characters, like, Oscar Delancey, she put the Oscar Awards.
I saw that, that was really funny.
And Specs is Speckles.
Honestly, not gonna lie, like, the whole thing about him loving, like, scary movies and everything, I thought that was kind of really cool.
Yeah. I've been trying to get Ryan more into liking the Delancey brothers.
Oh, yeah.
Because I've been sending her, like, fan art of the Delancey brothers and stuff, and I'm like, and she's like, oh my god, that is so cool. And I'm like, yes, it's working. But yeah, no, I find so much, fan art of a bunch of people, and I send it to people who is their character. Like, I sent Brooklyn a picture of Elmer. Like, a fan art of Elmer, and it was actually so freaking cute. I just love
There's
everybody.
not enough art of the different newsies. I've looked for a lot of stuff, and it's mainly just you have like stuff of Race and Albert, and then obviously you have, like, just Jack and Catherine, and then Crutchy and Davy and Les, and that's, like,
and a substantial amount of Spot Colin. For a guy who's in it who has 4 lines in the whole show, there's a lot of fan art of him.
Because everybody ships him with Race, that's why.
I'm not opposed to it, but I'm also not totally here for it, you know?
Yeah.
I'm not opposed to the idea. I'm opposed to the idea of shipping them in the movie.
I feel like in our show, they don't work.
No.
In our show, Spot and Race.
No. If anything, I think there's also another ship of Race and Albert, and I think that works more for our show than it does Spot. But yeah, no, I'm opposed to shipping Race and Spot in the movie because of their actors' ages.
What are the differences?
So the actor of Race is 24 years old.
I would never guess.
Me neither. And the actor of Spot was 15.
Oh gosh.
Yeah. So.
Okay, that kind of. I would have never guessed he was that old. Sorry, but like.
I know, yeah, no, he's really old. And I like to, if I do it in my brain, like if I see something or read something about it, I'll do it in my brain to where it is movie, Spot Colin, and then musical race. Because, but Ben Cook was 16 when he started, and then 15, and it works better, and they're both adorable. Because Ben Cook is my favorite person ever, so...
Don't get me started. Probably like a whole album on my phone of Ben Cook.
Stop! Me too. My whole Pinterest
but I'm not allowed
Ben
to say
Cook.
that because he's already taken, so...
By who?
Hayden. She's taken him for years.
I don't care.
Years?
I don't care. I haven't known her for that long, so therefore I get my own say. We can share.
You're gonna have to fight her.
I know. Who do you have? Do you have anybody that you've taken?
Okay, so technically, in my mind, I have Ben Cook and Sky Flaherty. But that doesn't
Don't even get me started on Sky! I'm going to crash out. Do not even get me started on Sky. My boyfriend.
And she's gone.
My
And
boyfriend.
she's gone.
Yeah, I'm literally gone. He is so cute.
I know.
Trust me, I like me a redhead, but like, ooh, he is a cutie. And also, I just love Albert. Albert's one of my favorites. I remember our choreographer was saying something about Albert being a bully. I was like, Albert's just my favorite. And she goes, really?
He is a bully, though.
He is. He is a very... But if you look into his lore, it makes sense. Because he has, like, 7 brothers, and he's the youngest out of all of them.
Oh.
So it's like... It kind of makes sense.
Yeah, that does.
I understand it. But yeah, no, I love Albert, and I love that Alice is playing Albert, because...
I think she's doing such
She's
good
doing
job.
so
Honestly, when I saw the
good.
cast list, I'm not saying because she's a bully. No way that's a bully, okay? I just was like...
You don't know her like I know her. No, I'm
I was
kidding.
just like, she's gonna do so well. I was so scared.
Yeah, no, and then same thing with Kendall for Finch.
Yeah.
I was like...
Yeah. I think the casting
This is perfect.
was all done pretty well.
Yeah. Another thing is that with the casting of Layla as Specs, the cool thing is one of her friends in our Newsies played Specs.
Oh, that's cool.
And it's so cute because she got the role in it. I love it. I love our cast. Our cast is my favorite.
So my mind keeps being really annoying and switching to when it's over. I'm like, stop thinking about when it's over.
Stop
It's
thinking
not
about when it's
there
over.
yet.
We still have 25 rehearsals.
That's
I
honestly
counted.
okay.
Including Saturdays, 25 rehearsals.
Oh, fun fact, it's slightly off topic. Okay, so I was thrifting today.
Oh my gosh, yes.
And so I got this sweatshirt, even though it was never a part of it. I don't know if I'm allowed to pull it out. But I got this sweatshirt that was a Newsies Junior sweatshirt. I don't know, like, I'll have to look at it more or send a picture or something. But I saw it, and I literally grabbed it and was like, oh my gosh, who gave this away? It's mine now.
Who would ever give away such a, like, artifact? That's so cool. Oh my gosh. I want one. We didn't get a sweatshirt, we got a shirt. I want a sweatshirt that says, whatever, it's fine. It's fine.
Crash out.
I was gonna make a sweatshirt that had kind of like a varsity jacket where across the back it said Newsies. I was gonna make that. And then on the front...
Should you do like a varsity jacket of like all the shows you've been in?
I was gonna do that a long time ago, yeah. And I was gonna make a sweatshirt where the front would either say 92 for the movie or 99 for $18.99. I wasn't sure. I'm still not sure. Probably $18.99 just because we're not doing the movie version.
Because then it can cover both, technically.
Yeah, it technically covers both, yeah. And I want it to be blue, because that's the color of Manhattan. Did you know that? The Manhattan Newsies wear blue, and then Brooklyn wears red, yeah.
Honestly, I'm honestly really interested who they'll switch me to for the rally, or for Brooklyn's here.
Are you a Brooklyn Newsie?
I'm not a Brooklyn Newsie, but they're, like, the different places.
Oh, yeah.
As long as I'm not the Bronx.
Right.
Saying, like,
right. Yeah. I like Flushing.
I'm pretty sure in the musical Romeo's Richmond. So
Oh.
I'm okay with that.
Yeah. And I personally, I don't know why I love Flushing. Just because it's such a funny name to me.
I like Richmond or Woodside.
Woodside.
I'm pretty sure Andy Richardson was part of Woodside.
Andy Richardson! Stop. Did you text him about coming to our show?
Not yet, because I did realize ToolCon will be over by the time.
Oh, so he's probably going somewhere else.
Yeah, he probably won't be in Utah anymore. Probably won't be like an hour away from us.
It's rude. He should fly out and come see us anyway.
He's like, oh gosh, I responded to her a couple times and now she's like, come to our show.
Do you want to know something so scary? Arrow DM'd Jeremy Jordan to come to our show.
Goodbye.
I'm sure he has not answered.
And I am so glad he has not. Okay, would I love to meet him? Yes. But would I want him to watch me perform?
No.
No, because I would take one look in the audience, see his face, and probably like barf on stage, and then I think,
I would be so scared.
And then the word would spread, and then everyone would know about it, and everyone would look for him in the crowd, and then show's over.
Right, and then everyone's just jumping off the stage and trying to find him.
Our director.
Like, what happened?
What happened? Where did you guys
The
go?
dress rehearsal went so well.
Yeah, but was Jeremy Jordan in the crowd at dress rehearsal? Didn't think so.
Okay, I think we should like get a bunch of like cardboard cutouts for the dress rehearsal of like
Of the
our
Newsies
favorite.
cast.
Yep, and put them in the audience. So
we
have an
used to have a
audience.
Ben Fakehauser cutout.
I heard.
And then
Our theater manager.
threw him out.
I'll take the cutouts home.
Hey, me too. I'd take Ben Cook.
With the cutouts, you have to get used to them because I bought my best friend a cutout of her favorite book character, Aaron Warner Anderson from Shadow Me series.
Oh my gosh.
And so I made him like life size, so he was like what, 6 foot? I don't remember. No, 5'9". He's just on the shorter side.
He's on the shorter side and 5'9" is short.
Okay, so this is gonna branch out a little bit, but book boyfriends, let's be okay. Almost every book boyfriend is 6 foot or over.
Yeah.
So he's on the shorter side, but I got it for her. He came early, so I kept him in my room. Scares you, cause he'll just be in the corner, and then you think someone's actually.
Lauren has a cutout of Killian Jones from Once Upon a Time, which is Captain Hook. He sits in the corner of her room with like around Christmas time. He has a Christmas hat on.
I know, she put like a bow in his hair.
Yeah, and apparently he was behind the door at one point, and Alice closed the door and scared the crap out of her. She was like, oh my god, why was he right there? And I'm like, you know what? I feel like that was done on purpose. But yeah, I keep saying on my Instagram story, I say, somebody get me Ben Cook for my birthday. Or for Christmas. And and then somebody was like a cardboard cutout? And I was like, I don't know. Anything. I don't care.
Want Ben Cook.
I want Ben Cook for Christmas. And that's all I ask.
If I had money.
If I had money, I'd buy you the whole person.
So I don't know if that's possible.
It's not legal. You can't do that anymore.
I don't know, like, I'm just saying, like, I can figure something out. I could find a way to kidnap Ben Cook.
Hey, I ain't stopping you. I am not stopping you. Did you know Ben Cook is a photographer?
No.
He has a whole, like, Instagram called BC Shoots.
I'm gonna book him. Except I'm gonna be like, so actually I want to, like, take selfies with you. I don't care.
Can I take pictures of you, actually?
So
That
let's
would be
switch.
so
You're
funny.
gonna hold my bag, I'm gonna hold the camera. Okay, ready? Go. Start posing.
Start posing.
You're holding the camera upside down. It doesn't matter.
It doesn't matter. I'll crop it. I'll crop it.
He's like, that is not how it works.
Hey, pay him enough money, I'm sure he'll let you do whatever. Within reason.
Yeah.
Within reason. We are getting so on top.
Anyway, next question. And you said this wasn't gonna be 3 hours. I don't believe you anymore.
Okay, the second topic is, like, runner-up musicals, like, and honorable mentions. So, like, they're not your favorite, but you don't hate them.
Okay, honorable mentions. I got you. That I think I can do. Would probably Anastasia.
Oh, yes.
I would say Dear Evan Hansen is an honorable mention because he's really not one of my favorite. I mean, he is really good, but it's
Right.
probably. Gosh, there's so many. Maybe Moulin Rouge or Great Gatsby.
Oh, Great Gatsby. It's closing.
I know, and I didn't get to see James Jordan or even Obuzado.
Me neither.
I'm okay. I'm not okay.
Oh, I know. I'm so upset.
I don't know. Like, I don't know. Because I have a lot. Because I have, like, older ones, like Singing in the Rain, Seven Brides and Seven Brothers, and then I have, like, Les Mis and Phantom. I have, like, so
What
many.
is Seven Brides and Seven Brothers even about? Because
Our theater studio.
has done it like 3 times.
Really, because the story, at least in the original movie,
Mhm.
which I've seen, is a bunch of brothers who live, like, up, like, farther away from everybody.
Mm.
Who, the oldest brother, he, like, gets a girlfriend. And then the other brothers are like, I want a girlfriend. So they go into town and kidnap a bunch of ladies and bring them back. And then it's Stockholm Syndrome at its finest. And then they all fall in love with their kidnappers.
Why is
Our theater studio.
doing this?
I don't know if it changes at all. Like,
That's
Play.
crazy.
because, yeah, that's what it's about. It's really funny, though.
Gosh.
It's funny.
See, when you don't have any of the comedy context, it sounds kind of crazy.
Yeah.
That's crazy. Oh my gosh. Yeah, because I think they did that while they were doing, like, something. I don't remember. They did it while I was in Bravo. But yeah, apparently there was, like, a whole problem with, like, this kid so he was dating one of the girls who was in the show, right?
Was he in the show, too?
I don't know. He was either... He was
Have you
either...
ever seen the sign backstage?
he was... Well,
Our director.
told me the story, so... I don't know if he was in the show and just was on, like, double casted, so he wasn't on that night or something. But apparently he, like, jumped on stage during the show while he was not supposed to and, like, kissed his girlfriend on stage when she was supposed to be in love with a whole other guy.
Oh, wow. And was this applause?
Yes.
Okay.
Because there's no junior version of Seven Brides and Seven Brothers. But yeah, I was like, that is crazy. I don't know if
Our director.
I told you this. I'm just realized I'm name dropping absolutely everybody. I might have to bleep some of this and then post.
I did it too!
Someone's gonna stalk us and be like, oh, I know where she lives now. No. But yeah, he also told the story. Have you heard the story about how on the closing night of one of his Newsies cast, the Pulitzer and Jack actually spit into their hand and
That sounds
did the
familiar.
handshake? Yeah. He's been telling everybody that recently, and he told us that during
That's not that
the
bad,
first
though.
Newsies. That's not that bad, but Mr. Dan was like watching it and was like, oh no. I would be very uncomfortable if I was Pulitzer.
If they agreed to do it.
They didn't. It was an in the moment thing.
Oh.
And that's even worse because Jack did it, and then I guess Pulitzer's just like, okay.
If I were Pulitzer and I saw Jack do it first, I'd be like, you really want to do this? As much
You
spit in my
really
hand
want
as
to
I
do
can.
this? You really want to do this? All right. I would never do such a thing. I don't think I would ever do anything like that. That is so gross. This one's my favorite topic. Your musical theater history.
Yeah.
What was your first show?
Okay, so specifically musicals.
Yes. Were you in a play?
Yeah.
What play?
It was a play that my sister helped write. So it was
That's so cute.
with our homeschool group, so everyone was in it. The casting was sitting in one of our friends' backyards during a pool party and going up and saying some lines.
Oh, that is so cute. Oh my
It
gosh.
was years and years ago.
Oh my god. But yeah, what was your first musical?
Lion King.
Lion King, Abby K.
Yep.
And you got Zazu? That's great. First show you got... That's crazy.
I always ask for characters people don't expect, and I feel like that may be why I get them more often, because nobody, like, wants to be Zazu. Nobody's like, I want to be Zazu, but I put on my paper, I'd like to be considered for Zazu. As for Pinocchio, I was like, you know what? This guy seems cool. I'd like to be considered for Pinocchio. I even, like, for some reason I wanted it so bad that I went up to him
Our director.
after and was like, you want to hear my Pinocchio voice? I was really scared to do it, but my friend was like, you should do it. So
I hate going up to...
Our director.
After auditions, it's always so scary.
And then, like, for Romeo, like, people are usually like, I want to be like Grace or like something like that. Like, nobody's... So, when I asked specifically for Romeo...
Our choreographer.
In the audition... I dropped again.
It's okay. I have full power to bleep anything, so...
She was like, oh, wow, that's actually really cool. Like...
Yeah, I remember that, yeah.
So, I think that's one of the reasons why I get the characters, because I specifically like to be considered for them, and, like, nobody else is like, I want this character. So, really, I feel like I don't have as much competition, at least in
Our theater studio.
Right.
about it. Like, if it were more professional, then it would be, like, people just want to get in. Really doesn't matter the part.
Yeah. I remember, because I put down for Newsies, I think if I didn't get Miss Meta and I did get just a random Newsie, I would have gotten one of the ones I picked, because I listed 3 different Newsie names, one being Race, but then I listed Albert and Finch. Because I'm like, if I just say I want to be a Newsie, they're going to give me the one Newsie that, like, barely talks.
It's like mush. You're
like mush, or like Tommy Boy. Tommy Boy only has like 5 lines.
Tommy Boy actually stole one of my lines.
What? What line?
So, when, Les is like, so how's it going? Tommy Boy goes, ask me after they put up the headline.
Oh, that's normally Romeo, yeah.
That's, yeah, my line. And I had another thing that I was gonna say, where Jack kind of stole that from me, but I forgot.
Yeah, I think some of the lines are moved around a little bit.
Which made me sad, because I watched the Broadway one, and so I was, like, marking up my thing while watching it.
Oh,
and then I was like, ask me, Tommy Boy?
Tommy Boy. Yeah,
okay.
I don't think Tommy Boy speaks, like, at all in the real life.
Tommy Boy's usually, he's like a big dancer. He like does the spin.
Oh, yeah. There's actually a good amount of stuff about Tommy Boy. And that was so surprising to me. Because he's one of the scabs. And, I remember Claire asked me, she was like, what do you know about Tommy Boy? And I was like, actually, nothing. And she goes, oh, okay. And then I went in my car and I looked up Tommy Boy and I got a whole paragraph and sent it to her.
Where do you
So there's something called, I named my last episode about, after this, Newsiepedia. And there's something called that on Tumblr. And it's an account that says Newsiepedia, and they have something on every single character. Whether or not it's just like a picture and like what if they're a scab or something like that, if there's not a lot of information on them. But there is, and there's also like Fandom Wiki, and there's a good amount of websites for that. But Tommy Boy is apparently a newer newsie. So he's like shy, that's why he doesn't talk, is that he's a shyer, like, newer newsie that not many people know.
That makes sense.
That's why he doesn't talk as much and all that.
I was really sad to find out that nobody knows Romeo's real name.
I know!
On every website it was like, his real name is not actually known.
That's why that's the fun part of you can make it up.
I know. Which I'm like, I feel like he'd be like I feel like his mom would be like, oh, he's gonna be such a sweet boy.
He's also Italian, so he'd probably have some kind of Italian name.
He's not. I'm actually, okay. So,
a lot of them are Italian.
So my older brother, which you know, he said if he was in Newsies, what he would want to be is he wanted to be an Italian newsie, and he needed that Italian accent. He was gonna be like part of the mafia, you know. So he was like, I need to see an Italian newsie. That's like all he wants.
Yeah.
And I was like, I'm not gonna be an Italian newsie. And he was like, but I need to see. Well,
Romeo is Italian. Romeo is Italian, and so is Race. It's less of they're Italian, but their parents are Italian immigrants. So it's more likely that they would have a mixture of a New York accent and an Italian accent, and he wouldn't be, like, solely Italian.
Yeah, because, like, their home life, they hear it from their parents.
They hear it from their parents, yeah.
New York.
Exactly. So it would just be like a Italian-tainted kind of New York accent. And, yeah, because Race is Italian, that's why his name is Anthony or Antonio. It flips between the two. Nobody knows which one's real. It's either Anthony or it's either Antonio. It depends on your preference. I personally like Anthony so much better.
Anthony Higgins.
Anthony Higgins. It's so cute. I love knowing everyone's last names too, but of course, Romeo doesn't have a last name.
I know.
I've seen a few people headcanon that his last name is Montague.
Oh, really?
Which is why they named him, that's why, part of the reason he named himself Romeo. It's because his last name is Montague. And I was like, that's cute. But what's his real name?
Okay, so I never thought of him naming himself Romeo. I could see himself just going up and doing a lot of flirting, and kind of like even in the show where he goes, step aside him, like where Jackson would be like, alright, Romeo, that's enough. Like, as a nickname.
So it's like,
And then he'd kind of be like, Romeo. Can you call me Romeo now?
Oh, that's actually so cute. Yeah. I also saw something where it was like, when Race started becoming newsy, he literally went by Higgins.
Oh.
He didn't tell anybody his real name.
He would do that.
Until he got named Racetrack. And I also saw something where Spot named him Racetrack because he caught him at the Sheep's Head races in Brooklyn. Because none of them know where he's going. Yeah, no, I know way too much about Newsy Sisters.
We have this canon that Race brings Romeo to the races, like when he fails, you know, when he's heartbroken to cheer him up. That's also one of the reasons why in King New York he's like permanent box at the Sheep's Head races. You know, him and him can go all the time whenever they want.
That is so freaking
He's also kind of
cute.
trying to impress, like, Race, be like, permanent box at the Sheep's Head races.
Oh my gosh. So that's like, everyone's always talking about how, like, they really just took that line from Race. And I was like, you know what?
I was like, this is true, but I can use this. I can make this.
Because in the movie, Race says a permanent box at Sheep's Head races. And, I love King of New York, in the movie. Because Spot Colin is in it.
I know.
And I'm like, I didn't even think that was possible. Because he doesn't come until later.
He's actually, like, a bigger character.
He's a bigger character. And that is the biggest vocal stim for me, is I'll just be sitting somewhere and just go, a porcelain tub with boiling water. Because the way he says it is just so freaking cute. He's 15 years old, that actor.
I've actually only seen the movie once.
I've only seen it like 3 times.
Okay, keep it in mind, this was, like, after, like, I became obsessed with the musical, so then I watched the movie, so I was like, oh, this is not good.
Mm-hmm. That's what happens to my mom.
But there's
my
a lot
mom's
of
like,
canon in it and everything.
Yeah, my mom hates the movie. And I'm like, why?
You gotta appreciate the movie, because
that's where it came
without
from.
it, we wouldn't have the Broadway musical.
Exactly. And there's, like, certain things that are just not correct, too. Like, during the strike, Pulitzer wasn't even in New York. He was in, I forgot where he was. He was in a different state. And he was literally just...
He was like, okay.
He was just like, okay.
They're striking.
Yep, they're striking. He was in his hometown. And then, like, the other thing of, like, Catherine is named after his real-life daughter, who died when she was 2. Yeah. There was yeah, Catherine Pulitzer was a real person for 2 years.
I've heard a lot of canon that Hannah, like, raised Catherine.
Oh, yeah. I know that there's a lot of stuff with Catherine and Pulitzer, but at the same time there isn't. Because everyone's like, oh yeah, they hate each other. And I'm like, well, she's also almost above the age of 18, if not above the age of 18. She would have left.
But okay, so I'm slightly confused with their relationship, because at the same time it's like, he must have definitely neglected her or done a lot to make her not like her in order to go against him with the whole strike and like, be rooting for the boys. I think it's also partly because of like Jack.
Yeah.
That she's doing it, but honestly, I think she does love the Newsies,
Mm-hmm.
and I feel like since they're like a good community and like family that they like invite her into, it's kind of like what she kind of wish she had with her dad, like family. With him. So it's kind of like that's. I feel like for me, that's kind of why she like goes against him, because he didn't give her like that.
Right. I don't think it was anything like actual like abuse. I think it was just like not enough love, I think is what it was.
I agree.
Because if it was actual abuse, she would have done something about it, especially with her personality.
She would have told or like Jack or something.
Yeah, there would have been something about that in the plot if that was canon, but yeah. And I know a lot about the Delancey brothers too. I have never thought I would ever feel bad for the Delancey brothers until after I had like read something where it was like they grew up on a farm around New Jersey. And then their father...
Everything is legal in New Jersey.
Everything is legal in New Jersey. Their father apparently, like, beat the crap out of them.
I can see that.
And that's also why... Wasn't your father one
of the...
Yeah! I guess he didn't take care of me. Yeah. So, and then Weasel is their uncle.
Oh.
And that's canon, too.
Kind of makes sense, though.
Yeah.
I can see that.
Weasel's their uncle, and they kind of, like, made their way from the farm to Manhattan, and... I'm sure went to jail a bunch of times in the middle. And then he was just like, hey, work for me and you'll get a free place to stay. And then it's also like, Weasel's the one telling them to be mean.
Oh.
And it's like, I'm sure they wouldn't...
thought at least one of them had to have anger issues, though.
Oscar does. And the thing is, Oscar is the younger one. And he's like the angry, like get into fights every other day one, and Morris is just trying to protect his younger brother. And I love that. But Oscar's always been my favorite. Cause he's so funny. Like in the fan arts I've seen, he looks like a cute little boy. And I'm like, he's probably like 16.
Yeah.
17. And he's adorable. I love him.
I think their life would have been so different if they became Newsies.
Yeah, that would have been.
I feel like that's almost
crazy.
Like, I was reading the notes for Oscar.
Oh, yeah.
And I was like, he's like jealous and almost wishes he could be a Newsie. And I'm like, I could see that.
Yeah. I remember Daisy has done a lot for her character. And I actually really love that. Because, like, her note is pretty much longer than anybody else's. Like, I also love at the bottom of the notes, there's, like, random stuff. And there's, Jack doesn't know what an Oscar award is. And that made me laugh so hard for literally no reason. Oh my god, I love Max.
He was just bashing his character.
I know, he was just literally, like, watching it.
Faye, but I don't even know why.
He didn't know what the note was. He didn't know what it was, so he was just watching it and writing stuff about his character. And one of his notes is just, ew, why is he making that face?
Yeah.
And I was like, I actually texted him and went, I don't think you know what this note is for. Because I don't really know. That was so funny.
I will literally, like, give Max money for his mom to, like, buy cookie cake. Because that would... So
Max's mom brought cookie cake.
Because I realized that, like, right after Newsies, and I was like, we have a Max. Oh my goodness. Do you know what we can do, you guys?
Do you know what we can do? We should totally stage that during dress rehearsal. Like, everybody in the dressing room would just be like, not to pick you out, but Max's mom brought cookie cake, and everyone just, like, screams around, I want some.
There's actually so many pictures I want to recreate.
I know. I sent the one I wanted to recreate. Oh, yeah. I like all the ones where they're, like, all sleeping. Because I sent one that was, Nico, Sky, and Race and Ben Cook. And they were all, like, on top of each other. Like Nico was laying this way, and then Race, oh my gosh. Ben Cook was this way, and then Sky was literally straight on top of Ben. And I was like, I need to see this. And that's what I wanted to do with, like, the photo shoot, too.
Oh, that would be...
I need to figure out a better day for the photo shoot, because literally nobody can ever go.
Just pick, like, It's getting cooler, so.
It is getting cooler, and that is good because I always do it outside. Oh, the Wizard of Oz one was so good.
The edited pictures, like, they turned out so good.
No, I was so proud of those. The one I'm proudest of is of Claire, and it's where it's like her face is like turning green with and I was like, I am so proud of that. I am literally so proud of that. Oh, also completely off topic. I'm so sad I didn't see your Shrek.
I'm so okay with that.
Cause I saw your Lion King.
I'm so not okay with that.
And that's funny because I saw it because Trey was in it, right? That is the only reason I saw it. Not only were you in it, Sadie and Ryan were in it, and I also saw that the Aladdin where Ryan was Jafar.
Oh, that's funny.
And I was like, oh my god, I didn't even know these people. And I literally saw their show, but I was gonna go see Shrek and then I forgot. Yeah, but Sadie said that your Pinocchio and Hayden's Pinocchio were like literally the same. Or like it was very similar. And I was like, I loved Hayden's Pinocchio. So I'm sure I would have loved yours. And
Actually, I'm gonna say we're actually really different.
Really?
So she went for like a ragdoll look.
She did, yes.
I was more of like I was a lot stiffer, more like, I forgot what it's called.
I think she meant more of like the voice, probably.
The voice, I definitely did a high-pitched boy, annoying voice. See, I can do the voice. I can't talk in the voice, but I can only do the lines.
Oh,
which
yeah.
is really weird. And then I really thought her way of doing the nose was really cool.
How did she do the nose? Well, she
did like the...
Oh, yeah. What did you
I
guys
just
do?
went...
Oh, yeah. It's because they told us to do that. To do the leaning back thing. They told us to. And I was like, yeah. I loved Hayden's Pinocchio. I thought it was so cute. And she always told me the reason I loved it so much was because on Broadway, she did the same thing for Dracula.
Oh, that's cool.
And I was like, those are so different characters, Dracula and Pinocchio, and doing the same movements. I'm like, that is so cool. That is so incredibly cool. And also, I'm pretty sure I have a video of you as Zazu, by the way.
Yay.
Or at least I have your bow video. And I can see Ryan in the corner of the bow video.
I always was like, got so into the characters, like Zazu. Like, I had like a...
I know!
Stance, and then I had like my British accent.
I loved it. I remember actually, I was very vocal about who I liked and who I didn't like in that Lion King show. And I remember saying I really liked that Zazu. And I remember that I hated the hyenas. I don't even know who they were.
Oh gosh, the amount of drama. They were all...
It was like specifically the one that was like supposed to be really stupid.
Oh.
I don't know who it was. But yeah, I was like their voice.
I don't want to be rude.
Their voice just made me so angry, and I was like, I don't know if they're doing this voice for the character, or if that's just how they talk. But yeah, no, I'm sure they're great people. I just very, very opinionated. Okay, yeah. What was your favorite role that you played? I know I literally asked you this on the Meet the Cast post, but who?
And I can't do my current role.
No, because you haven't finished it.
Then it's Pinocchio.
Pinocchio. I actually read for Pinocchio in the cold reads before.
Oh, really?
Yeah. And it was because, so, we thought we were doing the full version up until the day we came. Like, we came in, they're like, so we are doing the junior version, and we went, oh, that's just lovely. So I had basically done what I do with shows where I research the heck out of it, but the full version. So I knew all this stuff about it, but I was mostly wrong. Because it was different. So what originally happened was he asked me to he asked me to read for the Big Bad Wolf. And in the full version, the Big Bad Wolf says a word that is not good. And it's obviously cut in the junior version, and I also found out it is cut in the full version as well, but I didn't know that. So he asked me to read for it.
I was gonna say, I watched, like, the song tutorial or whatever. I don't remember.
Yeah, it's just literally one time, one word. But I was like, that is the one role I don't want to be. And he asked me to read for it, and I was like, actually, that is literally the one role I don't want to be. I don't want to be like a menace, but like, can I not read for that? And he goes, okay, here's Pinocchio. And I was like, that is such a jump. But I did read for it once, and it was very fun. And from that time, I was like, oh my god, I would be so okay with playing Pinocchio. But then I actually first was like, I don't want to be a storyteller.
Oops.
And I was a storyteller.
Yeah.
I was like, I don't want to be a storyteller because there is no storyteller in the full version. And I was like, I'm so sick of being roles that are not in the full version, that are made specifically for the junior version. And I was originally Bo Peep. And then they moved Kendall.
Oh, you're Red Riding Hood.
I was Red Riding Hood. They moved Kendall, who was Red Riding Hood, to be Mama Ogre. And then they divided her lines to me and Claire. And they switched it so Claire was still Goldilocks, but I was Red Riding Hood.
Oh, yeah.
Because they said they looked better together than Goldilocks and Bo Peep would. So I was like, you know what? Real. And I honestly think that's one of my favorite roles, was being her, because there was just so much freedom, and I also still got lines.
Did you stay away from the Big Bad Wolf?
I had a few funny things with Alice during that, where if we, like, she would, this one was only happened in rehearsal once, and then it never actually translated into the show, and I got so sad, because there was at one point, I think, during Story of My Life, where we were doing something, and she went like this to me, and I was like, oh my gosh. And I'm so sad we didn't end up doing that, but my favorite thing that we did end up doing was, I was also Peter Pan's flight ability.
Oh, yeah.
So we actually originally, I asked
Our theater manager.
can I be Tinkerbell? Because that would be so cute.
Mm-hmm.
And she was like, no. And I was like, oh, okay. But yeah, I was still her flight ability, and so I hung out with Peter Pan a lot. And it was Peter Pan, and then when Stella was the pig, they were building a mud castle on the floor, and I tripped over it, and then they got mad at me.
Oh,
That was the cute little thing, and I was like, I loved that.
it's actually really funny. Like, before I even joined Applause for Wizard of Oz, it made me kind of creepy, but, like, I knew everyone's names, and I knew, like, all their past roles, because I had seen the shows before.
Oh, yeah.
Because of, like, Caleb or Hayden, you know?
Yeah.
So I was like, even watching Shrek, I was like, okay, I know that one's Navy. And, like,
That's so cute, I love it.
like, when everyone came out, like, I knew who everyone was, so when I went to Applause the first day, I was like, when we're going around doing names, I actually, like, knew everyone's names, so, like, this is weird.
That is so funny, I love that. No, it's actually so funny how many kids from Bravo I know the names of, because of, like, Sadie or Ryan, and sometimes even, like, from, like, Lauren or Alice, because they tech the shows.
Mm.
And all I know is some people were more difficult than others.
This I know.
Yeah. Because Lauren, like, did curtain for Bravo's Wizard of Oz. I've heard some stuff about that. But yeah.
I actually went to see that with Sadie and Ryan.
Oh,
and so
yeah.
we were doing the jitterbug dance, like, the whole time.
I love that. Was their jitterbug dance the same as ours? Probably not.
No, all the dances were different.
Our old choreographer.
It was only for us.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, I miss.
Our old choreographer.
No, was she only for us?
Yeah, she only did us, I think.
Oh.
Because she does the more complicated dances. And because
Our current choreographer.
it's also only for us.
I know.
I feel so special. I feel so special. Yeah, I don't know. I have done so many shows. It's kind of hard to keep count at this point. From last time I checked, if I count my school shows and
Our theater studio.
I've done 15.
Oh, wow. See, okay, so I have been in, like, 3, almost 4 shows, but and that's what
Our theater studio.
I have auditioned for some more professional shows. I just haven't gotten in. Like, I didn't get into Joseph because I was just too tall.
Oh,
Like,
to be like a children's
They were
choir?
like, we were gonna cast you, but then did we check your resume and you're just too tall for that? And then I just didn't get into Christmas Carol.
Okay. That makes sense. Yeah, I think I would have loved to see you in Joseph, but I love seeing your little sister in Joseph. She was so freaking cute.
Bro, I was, like, seeing, like, someone you know, like in the show, and like in like such a big stage, and that I just felt like so proud. I was like, oh my gosh.
I know. And we were her biggest cheering section though. Oh, it was so cute. Yeah, I actually loved that
Especially
show.
since everyone knew the show. Like
everyone knew it, yeah.
That's one of the shows I've known since I've like known how to like sing songs, because
Really?
my mom actually saw Donny Osmond perform as Joseph.
Are you kidding?
And so she bought the CD of the cast recording. So when we were little, like before my little sister was born, me and my two older siblings, we would
right.
we would play the CD, and we knew the songs by heart, and we would act them out.
Oh my gosh, that is so
My
cute.
brother would always be Pharaoh. Somehow my older sister was always Joseph.
Oh.
And then
you know
since
what?
I was the youngest, I was always put as ensemble.
Yay!
So like during like Pharaoh song, I'd just be like, oh, she won.
Girl, me too. Me too. I actually love Joseph so much, but that's actually the funny part.
Everyone always talks about it. It's always
the funny part is when that show was announced, I was pissed because I didn't know the show, and I've only heard bad things about it because I was like, it's about something from the Bible, and I'm not totally like, I've never read the Bible, so I'm like, I don't know what's happening. But then I learned the show, and I was like, actually, I love this.
It's really fun.
I love it because I thought it was going to be like very serious, like
more like
a Bible retelling, and I was like, I don't know if I want to do that.
Like the Prince of Egypt is a lot more serious.
Mm-hmm.
As for Joseph, it's like really funny because it has all kinds of different styles of songs, like.
Yeah, and I loved Joseph so much, but the same thing is like I was pissed when it was Susical too, and I loved Susical.
Susical has been ruined for me.
Oh no!
I saw some people perform it, and it was not a good production.
Oh no!
Like, how do I put this like?
Our director
loves Susical, and he loves the song Salisaloo. He cried the first time we did it. And I was like, yes, I agree. I cried too. It was so cute. And Ainsley was JoJo.
Aww.
Yeah. And it was so adorable because James was Horton. And that's okay. He didn't do bad. He did actually really good. And that was like his first big role that I knew of. Because he was Prince Eric before that, but I didn't know of that because I wasn't in that show. But yeah, and I was like, you know what? Eat it up. That was good. I loved it. Like, same thing in Joseph. He did amazing as Joseph. I loved it. But every time he was absent, I would fill in for Joseph.
I heard he's absent a lot.
That's just because of football. That's why he left.
Oh, okay.
That's why he left, because football kept getting in the way and he didn't want to, like, commit to something he couldn't. And I'm like, real. Do that. But yeah.
I checked the videos. I think
our director
really loved getting to sing Close Every Door because everyone else like really didn't do much. Like you guys just came out and like his shoulder and and he just got to like belt the whole song.
I had to hug
our director
because James was gone. I remember I said, can I fill in for Close Every Door? He goes, actually, I was gonna do it. Yeah. He goes, actually, I was gonna do it. I was like, you know what? Go for it. My favorite song was Grovel Grovel into Who's the Thief. I loved it. And I performed it too because I filled in for him and I was like, I love this song. Because he just gets to yell at them. And I'm like, yes, do it. Yell. It's so fun. I love Joseph so much. And I'm like, before I did Joseph would be like, what do you mean you love Joseph? What? Like,
excuse me?
Like, what do you mean? And I'm like, because after I learned about Joseph, I started listening to some of the songs from Jesus Christ Superstar. Because I'm like, it's by the same guy.
Oh,
and, yeah.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
Andrew Lloyd Webber. And I listened to it. I remember I only listened to one song before I got bored because I get bored just listening to it, and if I have to be watching it to fully get into it.
Exactly. It's like
Yeah.
trying to figure out the plot of a musical by just listening to the song.
Yeah.
It's like trying to figure out a murder case. You're just like,
Okay, so what's happening here?
and then because you don't even see their faces, you have to recognize them by their voices.
Exactly. That's actually how I got into The Outsiders. Was Lauren was on the phone with me, and she would play a song, and she would tell me exactly what was happening, and she would tell me who was singing, who did this, what happened. And I was like, this is so helpful.
I actually keep meaning to look into The Outsiders.
Please do. I've seen it live. On Broadway. I was front row center.
It just keeps getting better.
Gravel.
You got the playbill sign too?
Yep. By only 3 people though.
Only 3 Broadway actors?
Only 3 people came out, and I had an understudy for Soda Pop, which is like a side character. And he came out, and I actually got the double understudy. So that means the main guy was gone and the understudy was gone. I got like a swing. And then there was also another guy that came out who was just one of the socias in the background, and then the main girl came out. And that was it. And I was like, that's okay. But I was also right at the barricade for stage door.
So my camera actually cut us off at the hour mark.
Hi, we're back. My camera can only record to up for an hour at a time, and I guess we've recorded for up to an hour. But yeah, that is gonna be the end of our episode because we've been talking for an hour.
No, don't say it's I feel like we barely talked about like any musicals.
We don't just talk about newsies. It's okay.
I was like, I have more knowledge than you. I guess not.
It's okay. Well, thank you for watching. I'm gonna go show her The Outsiders now. But yes, thank you for watching. Elleana, say bye.
Bye.
Bye-bye.